In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on May 9, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Cleveland Guardians versus Chicago White Sox. The Chicago White Sox currently find themselves in a precarious position, grappling with a discouraging 9-28 record that places them significantly behind their American League Central competitors. Despite this challenging scenario, they managed to avoid a complete series sweep against the Tampa Bay Rays, securing a much-needed 4-1 triumph driven by Paul DeJong's pivotal 2-run homer. In stark contrast, the Cleveland Guardians stand out with an impressive 24-13 record, firmly establishing themselves as the third-best team in the American League. Their recent victory to conclude their series with the Detroit Tigers extended into extra innings, culminating in a hard-earned 5-4 win, with Brayan Rocchio's timely single in the added frame sealing the deal, and Ramon Laureano crossing home plate for the decisive run in the 10th inning. The Guardians, led by the dependable arm of Ben Lively and bolstered by a bullpen that ranks among the league's elite in saves, strikeouts, and overall effectiveness, present a compelling case for betting on their continued success. Lively's consistent performances, highlighted by his impressive 2.08 earned run average, not only inspire confidence in the Guardians' ability to neutralize the Chicago White Sox's offensive threats but also establish a high standard for pitching excellence. Moreover, the Guardians' bullpen, which ranks second in saves, underscores their adeptness at preserving leads and shutting down opposing hitters during critical junctures of the game. Beyond mere statistical prowess, the Guardians boast a well-rounded roster that encompasses defensive prowess, offensive firepower, and the advantageous timing of playing 4 consecutive games against the weakest team in the majors. For most of the Chicago White Sox's recent outings, predicting their defeat in a non-competitive fashion seems like the prudent choice. While Eric Fed has emerged as their most reliable starter, the Guardians have already managed to tag him for 5 runs in a previous encounter. With the White Sox's bullpen prone to issuing a significant number of walks, a perilous formula awaits them against the formidable Guardians lineup. Conversely, Cleveland's Ben Lively has consistently held opposing offenses to fewer than 3 runs per game throughout the season. Notably, the White Sox stand out as the sole team failing to score at least 3 runs per game on average. Therefore, the Cleveland Guardians' money line emerges as our full game side pick. Let's delve into an analysis of the recent performance of both teams concerning their over-under records. The White Sox have exhibited a slightly below average over-under record of 7-9-1 when playing at home this season, suggesting a propensity for engaging in lower scoring affairs on their home turf. Furthermore, their overall over-under record for the season stands at 17-19-1, further indicating their tendency towards participating in relatively low-scoring matchups overall. Conversely, the Guardians have demonstrated a proclivity for participating in lower-scoring games, particularly when playing on the road within the American League Central, where they possess an over-under record of 0-2. Additionally, the pitching duel for this upcoming game appears conducive to low-scoring outcomes, with both Ben Lively and Eric Fed boasting impressive earned run averages of 2.08 and 3.46, respectively. Furthermore, the combined total of 65 strikeouts amassed by Lively and Fed this season underscores their effectiveness in limiting scoring opportunities for opposing hitters. While the Guardians rank 9th in scoring, the absence of Steven Kwan due to injury significantly diminishes the potency of their batting order. Kwan notably singled and homered off Fed during a previous encounter on April 10th. Given that Cleveland will face a pitcher with a stellar 1.93 earned run average at home, they are unlikely to replicate their offensive prowess from the previous meeting. Similarly, the White Sox lineup, which currently ranks lowest in both on-base percentage and slugging percentage this season, faces an uphill battle. Chicago's offensive struggles are further compounded by the fact that they fail to average 3 runs per game, while Ben Lively has yet to allow more than 2 runs in any of his starts. Additionally, the Guardians boast a bullpen that ranks among the top 2 in FIP, earned run average, and WR, further strengthening the case for anticipating a game total falling below the projected threshold. Consequently, under the projected total is our full game total pick. St. Louis Cardinals versus Milwaukee Brewers. The series opener between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers commences Thursday night in Milwaukee, marking the beginning of a 4-game weekend showdown. This matchup follows a prior encounter earlier in the season when the two teams clashed in a 3-game series in St. Louis, where the Brewers emerged victorious, sweeping the entire set. In simple terms, supporting the Cardinals as the favored team on the road poses a challenge. St. Louis has encountered difficulties in generating runs and currently ranks near the bottom in both runs and hits per game. Although Lynn has exhibited consistency as a pitcher, his strikeout rate remains modest. This presents an opportunity for the Brewers to capitalize, given their position in the top 10 for hits and home runs per game. Despite Myers' inconsistency, facing the Cardinals lineup offers him a chance to regain confidence, making the Milwaukee Brewers money line our full game side pick. The Cardinals' offensive prowess has faltered throughout this season, yet this game might serve as a turning point. With only 26 home runs thus far, their key sluggers, Paul Goldschmidt and Nolan Arenado, have failed to deliver their usual output. In Myers' 3 starts this season, the opposition has managed to score 23 runs, surpassing the total in 2 out of 3 instances. On the flip side, Milwaukee ranks in the top 10 for runs per game, and although their performance at home has been somewhat subdued, they have displayed proficiency in hitting home runs, especially during night games. Myers' erratic pitching style, as previously mentioned, could offer the Cardinals opportunities to establish a consistent hitting rhythm. Lynn's main limitation lies in his modest strikeout numbers, which could work in favor of the Brewers, given their increasing tendency to hit home runs while simultaneously seeing a rise in strikeouts. Given the unpredictability of both pitchers and the potential for offensive fireworks, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Kansas City Royals versus Los Angeles Angels. When the Los Angeles Angels square off against the Kansas City Royals on Thursday at Angel Stadium, both teams will be seeking to extend their recent victories. The Royals, with a 22-16 record so far this season, have performed admirably, positioning themselves at 3rd place in the American League Central. On the other hand, the Angels, with a 14-23 record, currently rank 4th in the American League West, although they have managed to clinch victories in their last 2 outings. The impending pitching duel between Michael Wacha and Reed Detmers appears to lack excitement. Nonetheless, opting for the Royals' presence and opportunity, considering their strong performance thus far in the baseball season. In contrast, the Angels persist in displaying characteristic underachievement, often faltering in crucial moments. Betting on the Royals seems favorable given their overall superiority, especially considering the unattractive odds associated with supporting the Angels. Therefore, the Kansas City Royals money line is our full game side pick. Over the last 10 days, the Royals' batting lineup has demonstrated effectiveness against right-handed pitchers, boasting a slash line of .259, .324, .405 along with a 105 WRC plus in 273 plate appearances. Even if they encounter difficulties against Reed Detmers, they possess the capability to generate runs late in the game. Neither the Angels nor the Royals' bullpen can be considered elite, indicating a potential for runs to be scored on both sides. Angel Stadium has consistently ranked high on the StatCast Park Factors leaderboard in 2024, with 6 of the Angels' previous 8 home games witnessing more than 8 runs scored. Michael Wacha's recent performances do not inspire confidence in his ability to stifle opposition offenses. Similarly, Reed Detmers has been unreliable in his recent starts. Furthermore, both teams' bullpens rank poorly in the league, exacerbating concerns about defensive capabilities. Despite the absence of Mike Trout, the Angels have shown an ability to score, evidenced by their 19-17 record in games where the total runs surpassed the over-under line. With the Angels conceding the 3rd most runs in the American League and the Royals boasting a formidable offense, it seems unlikely that either team will be able to restrict the other to fewer than 4 runs. The Angels enter this matchup with a 14-23 record, having struggled particularly at home with a 4-11 record. However, their recent series victory and an uptick in offensive momentum provide some cause for optimism. On the other hand, the Royals, despite a less impressive road record of 7-8, possess a more potent offensive lineup compared to the Angels. Given the recent struggles of both starting pitchers and the offensive capabilities of both teams, a high-scoring affair seems probable. Therefore, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.